What is up, guys? This is Wesley, and in this channel I'll be giving you tips and tools for beginner filmmakers and along with personal vlogs. So if you're into that kind of thing, consider subscribing, and let's get into today's video. Let's go. Today I want to talk to you guys about not buying a new phone just for a better camera. You see, most of the people today buy a new phone for a better camera. They want to up their social media game. They want to take better photos, better selfies. You see adverts from Apple, Samsung, and they see the new camera phones out. It got better image quality, better dynamic range. But I want to give you the number one reason why you shouldn't upgrade your phone. The number one reason why you shouldn't buy a new phone just for a better camera is this one: a DSLR, specifically a cheap DSLR. Now there are 5 advantages of a DSLR, mainly the sensor size, the exchangeable lenses, the dynamic range, the price per use, and also of course the image quality. The number one advantage of a DSLR is its sensor size, and with that comes greater capabilities in low light. Now the DSLR compared to cell phone is much better in taking videos, photos in low light. It has a better quality, a cleaner image, and yep, DSLR much better in low light. The number 2 reason why you should buy a DSLR instead of buying a new phone for a better camera is the lens. Now the lenses come off in a DSLR. You could change and upgrade the lenses. You could buy a new lens that is a faster lens, much better in low light, and also you could change the focal length. The focal length is much on the angle of the view of the camera, so you could have these tight shots, the zoom in shots, or the wide shots. So that's it. Number 2 big reason is the lenses. Now the third advantage of a DSLR over a camera phone is the dynamic range. Now dynamic range is the camera's ability to see the highlights and see the shadows at the same time. The more highlights and the more shadows the camera see at the same time, the bigger the dynamic range. It's more realistic that way, and it adds depth to the image, and also the image quality is better on the DSLR. So that's it. The third advantage is the dynamic range. The fourth advantage of a DSLR over a camera phone is the price. Now this camera, the 200D from Canon, is around 400 to 500 US dollars. Compare that to the iPhone, which is around $1,000, and if you compare the image quality that you get from both of them, the 200D is way better than the iPhone X. With all that being said, the fifth advantage of a DSLR is image quality. Now we all know that the DSLR has a much more bigger sensor. It can produce an image with a more dynamic range. It has better codec. Mobile phones cannot compete with the image quality that you can get out of a DSLR. Previous disadvantages of a DSLR is its size. It's much more chunky. It's much more harder to bring around. When you travel with a DSLR, it's much more bulkier. It's way harder than just bringing your phone. But now with the advent of the mirrorless camera, the DSLRs have shrunk in size. It's way more mobile than it used to be. That disadvantage is going away quickly. And also the second disadvantage of a DSLR is the connectivity. With mobile phones, you can easily upload your photos, you edit on your mobile phone, and then share it on your social media platform. But new DSLRs has this ability for Wi-Fi and Bluetooth over the phone, so you can send the photos you take on your DSLR, send them to your phone, and then you can also edit on your phone if you want, or edit on your computer if you want, or also after you take it, you can directly upload it to your social media. So that disadvantage is gone now. But ultimately, I believe if you're a beginner filmmaker, you should start learning the basics of filmmaking with your mobile phone. It helps you to go faster, to learn faster, and also to be aware of the limitations of the camera and to learn the techniques to overcome the limitations. That's all I have to say for today. Thank you for watching my video, and if you're into filmmaking, don't forget to subscribe. I have more tips and more videos coming your way. See you in the next one.